I'm at my friend's property, and she had to move a long ways away. And she's really into rocks and stuff, so I thought we would come back to the place where she was living, and I thought it would be cool to bring them some souvenirs from their old home, because I remember that there was either jade or chert. I can't really tell because it's so busted up here. It's in this field, and it was from where a tractor was pushing rocks around and dug it up, and it's scattered throughout a big old field. Look around, it's here, and in the bright light it's really beautiful greens and stuff. So I thought we would gather a bunch, break it up, and maybe tumble it up and bring a little satchel to them of polished minerals, the prettiest things that I can find from the property. So this is basically the beginning of another tumbler load, and then you'll have to wait, and I'll show you the tumbling when it's done, because we just got our tumbler clear. So that's what I'm doing for the next 20 or 30 minutes, is trying to look for these chunks of green. And you're on a little quest with me. Let's get our bag. There's our bag. Trusty bag. So these are the things that I've been told, and I don't know if they're exactly true. I've been told that serpentine's volcanic. I do know that, but I was told that it's the result of when lava interacts with water, like pouring down into an ocean, and that's what makes serpentine. Now I've also been told that chert is a type of sedimentary rock. That's, I believe, what we're dealing with here. The greens that I've called California jades that are not a jade. Told me that that was made from different, teeny tiny marine creatures falling to the floor and compressing, and that's what chert was. So if that is true, then it would make sense, because we're in an uplift zone that was once underwater, and in amongst the serpentine, which would be what formed when lava and volcanoes hit the ocean, I am finding layers of chert randomly throughout these hills and throughout California. And that would kind of make sense, because those were probably layers of microorganisms that compacted. So tell me and the viewers if I'm, how close I am on all that. Just kind of curious. If you know. Yeah, I'm not sure how entertaining this is going to be for you guys. Getting some nice pieces. I wanted to document it, because I think it's fun to see the very beginning and the very moment that it came out of the ground. Maybe we'll work up this little creek a little bit. Oh, it's already here. See, there's some bigger pieces. That's a pretty nice chunk right there. Looking for those naturally made beautiful cores. Oh, look, signs of mate. I'm also looking for the rattlesnake, I guess. We shall see what we run into. Well, I'm working this little wash, and oh, that's serpentine. I'm getting some good pieces out of it. Pretty dark stone, but just another shade of the rainbow. We need them all, or it wouldn't be a pretty thing, would it? There, that's what I found out here before. Look at that, that's the color I was going for. And I got a bunch of this from other places, but I wanted it to be from here. That's part of the fun of making the video and hunting it on film, is then it's documented from its finding to its creation. Those will all make nice little shades of green. And all mixed together without any other colors. It should be a pretty awesome little pile. Ooh. Yes. Those are nice. Kind of fractury, but as far as polishing stones, they will do fine. Every little bed of chert is different. Each one has its own subtle colors. This one definitely has its own mixes. And I'm gathering it from basically next to a spring that was like the heart and the core of the whole thing. So I think it's a good spot, energy-wise, to pull minerals out of the ground. You hear that sound? That's water flowing from the depths of the earth out to a garden. Now I'm working the actual fire lines that a weed eat it in, and we're still getting some real Neapolitan layers of stuff. Just wanted to show you these. I scrubbed them up just to get the dirt out of there before we put it in the tumbler, and I'll reduce some of these bigger chunks and make a decision on if they're going in, depending on what they look like inside. If it's a bunch of that, maybe not. But some other nice pieces here. You can see them all cleaned up and in the bright daylight. Nice translucent chunks. It's another one of my favorites. This whole thing will probably be pretty nice. Probably knock that in half. Same thing with this. It's kind of large, so it will be reduced. And there's a window into its green. Some nice looking chert. Littler pieces here. And yeah, that's how rough we're starting off, so we shall see what comes out of it, because we're going to lose a lot of material to make some of this round, to polish this out, you know? But either way, we will have made some little souvenirs from home. And that was the goal. This is just mostly for the before shots for you. Little slabs. Okay, so you will see the results on this if you follow the channel. Pay attention for coming up episodes where I will be pulling these out of the rock tumbler and showing you what they look like. And subscribe and hit that little bell notification on the side there, the little bell shape, so that you can get notified about when the videos come out. And that's all it does, and you don't have to watch them. Just click it off if you're not interested, but it'll let you know each time when I put something out, in case it's something that you're into, because we do a lot on the quest for details. Thanks for going with me on this little one, and I'll see you at the next location.